Hello. It's time for Mindful Music Moments, and this week we're listening to Mississippi River Suite by the composer Florence Price. The piece was composed in 1934, and it comes to us thanks to our partner, the Cleveland Orchestra. This piece by the great African American composer Florence Price is like a musical adventure. It uses the sweeping sounds of violins and flutes to take us on a journey along the Mississippi River, letting us imagine all the amazing places and feelings that we might see and feel along the river. So let's get ready to listen. Place your feet on the floor, hands on your lap or on your desk. Sit up nice and tall. Close or focus your eyes and find your breath moving in your body. Most of the time, the water in a river flows slowly. As you listen today, imagine the water in a large river and imagine that it is flowing in time with this music. Fantastic job. We'll be back tomorrow with more mindful music moments from the Cleveland Orchestra.
Good evening, even though it's very clearly the afternoon. Welcome to UCS Good News. It's our live broadcast where we drop clubs and share positive news stories from all over the school community. And this week, just like last week, actually, no, not true. It's actually game time, both in the National Basketball Association and also in the accreditation world. So this week, we reached out to you and your Cavaliers, your Lakers, your Miami Heat, your Washington Wizards. We asked you to share the good news, and the response, as always, was unbelievable. We always say on this show that we get to share the good news, but you are the good news. So on behalf of myself, the entire crew, LBJ here, we want to say thank you to everybody who shared a positive news story this week. And because it is game time, it is now time for some good news. Okay. Time for a student spotlight. Munir A., sixth grader, was recently honored at the Cleveland Cavaliers Wine and Gold Gala. The gala is an annual event benefiting the Cavaliers Community Foundation, and it features community champions and the Cleveland Cavalier. Munir was nominated for his leadership at UCS, his focus, his integrity, his hard work, his love of learning. And when he was getting presented at the gala, they said that his eagerness for school is infectious, and with his grit and grace, he has a wonderful presence at UCS. So congratulations, Munir. Also, as part of the festivities, he got to take a picture with Moondog, the mascot. Okay, I just learned this. Moondog's name becomes because Cleveland is known, of course, as the rock and roll city. But did you know that famed Cleveland radio disc jockey Alan Freed coined the phrase rock and roll and sparked the musical explosion in the 50s? And not only that, Freed referred to himself as the Moondog and his listeners as the Moondoggers. And so that's where Moondog gets his name. Like Alan Freed, the mascot's supposed to be innovative, fun-loving, and passionate. So I thought you might enjoy that. Okay, field trip season. We have some notes from the field to share. Kindergarten attended a field trip at the Great Lakes Science Center on Friday, October 13th. They attended a workshop about the three little pigs. They also built houses from straw, sticks, and Lego bricks. This topic is kind of a sore subject with Howler, our very own wolf, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I will say congratulations to all the young scientists. Okay, Wolf Owl time. We give Wolf Owls when a staff member wants to acknowledge the positive contribution of a particular student at UCS. And this week's Howl comes from Miss Lepresti, and she says, this is a picture of awesome academic accountability. Sam Payton, same P in Miss Mason's class, working super hard on his paragraph about the skeletal system. So congratulations, Sam. All right, third graders were cracking a lot of inside jokes during indoor recess this week. Here they are, all smiles, even when the elements are not cooperating. Have you ever faced trial by Squire? Well, fourth grade did this week when they went on a field trip to Squire's Castle. They got to explore a real castle like the ones they've been studying during their Middle Ages unit. What did they learn about the castle? Inquiring minds would like to know. Speaking of the Middle Ages, why were the Middle Ages called the Dark Ages? Because there were too many nights. That's right. Okay, moving on. After a long hiatus, thank you, Miss Monter, the Tooth Fairy was back in action this week, just in time for Halloween's high season. The Tooth Fairy was busy in room 115. Drew and Carson both lost a front tooth. So congratulations, Drew and Carson. All right. Pearson in room 215 showed off his carving calligraphy skills this week when he carved a pumpkin with 215 in it for the homeroom. Here it is, and gourd big or gourd home. That's what I always say, Pearson. So tip of the hat. All right, today marks the return of the Isaac Okoro Ice Cold Intellectuals segment. Isaac Okoro of the Cleveland Cavaliers posted 19 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and a steal in 21 minutes in a recent preseason game with the Hawks. And it took all of his ice cold intellectual ability to do it. Following in Mr. Okoro's frigid footsteps, Aliana, Gio, and Jackson were the ice cold intellectuals of the week. And I'm very glad to see that the junkyard dog, Jane, has returned for the 23-24 season. Okay, time for some animal analysis. Third graders in room 221 We're working very hard to research animals this week, almost as hard as this kitty cat here with fingers. Was anyone studying aquatic reptiles in the room? A crocodile, perhaps? I ask because I'd love to know if we have any young investigators in our midst. Students in Miss Harrison's class are learning about early Asian civilizations as part of their new reading curriculum. Bit of a character study. Students learned about all the 56,000 characters in the Chinese writing system and practiced writing some common characters with the help of Google Translate. Pictured here are Lucas and Zanata, and then pictured here are Gemma and Penelope. Lots of high character capacity on display. Okay, and there we go. All right, Mr. Hurley and his besties were spending time together this week. How were they spending the time? Well, Yaziel brought Mr. Hurley an alien tea. He means bubble tea. So weird, so good. Looks like bubble trouble to me. There were no buddy pictures submitted this week, so I don't get to sing the theme song. Woo-hoo. Also, no sign of the mantis this week, and it's really bugging me. Okay. Hopefully he's enjoying his time away. Fall sports update is nigh. Let's get to it. Running Wolf. The fall 2023 season is concluded for the Wolves. Congratulations to all the cross-country volleyball teams for a great season. The 4th through 8th grade volleyball teams remained competitive and continued to improve all season, and we look forward to seeing great results in the future. In addition, the 1st through 8th grade cross-country runners endured all variety of weather conditions and challenging terrain over the course of the season. All participants made significant progress. Out of the 46 races, UCS finished in the top 10 38 times as a team, including the CYO Championships meet, which featured individual top 10 finishers for Anna H., Carolyn S., and a top 16 finish for Sam H. Way to go, Wolves. And then here's a lovely picture. Congratulations to all our cross-country Wolves, but especially to 8th grade runners, Lauren, Anna, Gavin, Anaya, Gabe, Carolyn, and Hazel. And then Anna H. had an amazing final cross-country race. Here's a lovely photo with her family. Okay, so congratulations to all of our athletes. Now time for the subject that counts. We have marvelous mathematicians at Urban Community School. 3rd graders Dylan and Sebastian practice multiplication strategies by playing a game together. Lincoln and Judah join the addition Wall of Fame for mastering their addition facts in under 6 seconds each. Congratulations. Over time, all this hard work will really add up. All right, time for Teamwork Makes the Dream Work, where we highlight UCS students working together to tackle a project or a problem. Lucy G has been... Oh, hold on. Here we go. I'll show it to you first. Ta-da! Lucy G has been running Liza through thousands of cartwheel reps. It's reminiscent of an Olympic training camp. Lucy, Liza, very impressive. But my question for you is, can you match this intensity?
2 and 2 for 2.
That's a cartwheel. You just lost my alarm. That is definitely.
Is there a cartwheel off in the making? I certainly hope so. All right. The return of Creation Station, where we highlight creative contributions from UCS students. This week, outside of school, Margot created a morning work slide for display for the students in Mrs. Harrison's class. Happy Technology and Taco Tuesday. TacoBot 3000 approves. TacoBot. All right, twinning continues to be winning here at UCS. Don't believe me. 3rd graders Lucas and Jordan are twinning in their UCS uniforms. Lucas and Jaden are twinning in their Nike Kicks here. I know somebody who likes those shoes. Okay. All right. New segment alerts. Miss Britton and I believe Miss Molly are pitching a new segment. We're going to try it out now. They're calling it Fashion Police. And it features, from their vantage point, some good street style looks on Dress Down Day from last week. And it's just a lot of fashion. Let's check it out. Here are the Hernandez brothers, Yakiel, Yaziel, and Yadiel. Looking pretty slick. Here's Rain. Wonderful assortment there. Cousins Travis and Tavion. Brielle. Darling. Leilani. Jaden. You have all been captured by the Fashion Police. Congratulations and keep up the high style. All right. No vest this week. So we'll sleeve it alone. Okay, so turtly awesome news from Turtleback Farm. Here's Donatello gently patting down the soil. A landform, of course, is a feature on Earth's surface that is part of the terrain. Mountains, hills, plateaus, and plains are the four major types of landforms. And out in the outdoor classroom, Miss Antal students have been creating landforms. And Miss Regan wrote in to say, these are the landforms. Everybody was successful. So congratulations. All right, as you know, last year we introduced the Getting Figgy With It segment. People have been sending in a lot of Bonfiglio gifts. Here's the fist pump. Here's the beg. Here's the push-up. All right, now we got some new content here. Please put this on, even though it's not a GIF. Okay, Alana, I'll do it. It says, Mr. B doing the weights. Be like... All right, can you send this to UCSGM, please? My name is Jerry Ellis, B from 6th grade. Yes, I can. It says when you catch students using strategies you have taught them. A little bit of a resemblance there, too, yeah. All right, this one from Oliver D. Ooh, this one cuts deep. Mr. Bonfiglio realizing the OSU isn't number one in the Big Ten anymore. And then you saw the push-up off. Now it's time for the Mr. Bonfiglio sit-up challenge. Here we go. So we have two entries in the challenge. Number one. Okay, you saw number one. And number two. Wait, there we go. There we go. Number two, nicely done. And great. Good to see that physical fitness is being incorporated in all the core content areas. Core content areas. That's pretty good. All right. Okay. Boom. Time for the big finish here. And this is a good one. I believe like 3 years ago, we used to go to Tri-C, and my friend Roberto R. would tell me that he loved the Show Me Those Gaming Clips segment, and that he was going to send something in. And then one thing led to another, and it's 3 years later, and Roberto has just submitted the clip, and we're really happy. So we're going to close the show today, if I can figure out how to do this, with this clip. Here we go. See if I can get over there. All right, so we're going to keep that going, and we're going to present, and we're going to share the screen. Yes, and we're going to share speed running. And here we go. Enjoy. That's it for the show this week. Limbering up to start. Puppy smart. For a second, I thought I was looking at our cross-country team. Thank you, Roberto, for submitting. See you next week.